This is ventral horn. When we saw those diagrams today, so sensory nerves, they bring information to dorsal horn. Motor neurons, they originate from ventral horn. That's where they are originating. Autonomic nerve fibers, they arise from the lateral horn. So that's how they are. And all these three, they are representing gray matter, mostly made of cell body. This is a narrow link between them. We call it gray commissure. So gray commissure fixes them together. This little hole present between them, that is our central canal. So this big structure going in, so that will be our so ventral median fissure. That's what we are looking at. Ventral median fissure. So that's what we have here. This one they call it the dorsal median sulcus. It's a shallow one. So that's how they label. But after that, this is white matter. White matter is divided into three regions on each side. So this is the dorsal funiculus. This area here is ventral funiculus. But this part here is, this one is ventral funiculus. This area here will be lateral funiculus. Okay. So funiculus word comes for the white matter in this case. So this was one thing. Then you want to fix the three brain coverings, the meninges. That's what you want to cover. So this is dura mater, this thick one. It's much easier to understand them from that of the model because they are three-dimensional. So dura mater, the one which lies next to it, this is dura mater. I went at a wrong place. So this is dura mater, and this one which lies next to it, narrow one, that one is arachnoid. And this tiny space between them, that tiny space between them is our subdural space. So they are very close to one another. So dura mater, this space filled with adipose tissue outside dura mater is epidural space. This space between these two, that is our subdural space, tiny one. Then we have this big space, so that big space here or here, so that big space is subarachnoid space. Okay, and this will be our pia mater. Pia mater is in contact with that of the nerve cord. So these are the things we want to fix. Then you are looking at, so this is our dorsal root. It has a swelling, dorsal root ganglion. So this is our ventral root. Once they join, so only this part here, because they did not extend it, so only this part here is spinal nerve. Spinal nerve. So once dorsal ramus gets separated, so this cannot be spinal nerve anymore, it will be ventral ramus. So dorsal ramus, ventral ramus, and communicating ramus. Ramus is singular, rami becomes plural. We don't see two. Two originate from this one. Through one the fibers go in and through the other they come in. And this is our arteries and veins. So this is our vertebral artery and it is passing through the transverse foramen. So these are the labels on this one. So this one is our sympathetic trunk. So sympathetic trunk, this is why it is communicating. Okay, so we said that a sympathetic trunk communicates with CNS in the thoraco region. So that's what we refer to. So that's how they are showing this one for us. Okay.